What's up, everybody? It is another episode of The Rap Game. This one is titled Roll With It, but some people just got rolled on. We're going to find out what happened next. Let's get it.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hey.
Yo, shout out to Chance the Rapper.
We getting Grammys out here. We getting Grammys.
We getting Grammys, son. 3 of them.
That's dope.
Yo, that's like history, yo.
From streaming.
Not
yo.
one
album sale.
Independent
Dude,
artist.
man.
That's dope, man.
That
That's
is
dope.
so. No,
Yeah.
it's that is super dope. He's literally my favorite rapper right now. Like even before the Grammys, before all of that, I was even, I got introduced even before some of his mixtapes.
Yeah.
Acid rap. You know what I'm saying? But that Coming Book album was so
dope,
amazing, and I'm so happy for him. But yo, we got
When it first dropped, I knew it was big because he incorporated God within it. You don't hear a lot of rappers doing that with their music now,
and that's my favorite thing.
That's what I love about it.
That's my favorite thing. He's unapologetic about it.
Yeah, exactly.
He's unapologetic about it. It makes it super dope. Yo, what's up, man? This is Lem Gonsalves here. Rap Game in the building.
Yeah.
You know how we do. I got my boys with me. To my direct left is my man, Be Your Own Dad Extraordinaire, Jimmy V. What's up, Jimmy?
What's going on, people? What's going on? It's your man, Jimmy V. Twitter, Instagram, @BeYourOwnDad. Go check that.
Yeah. And of course, man, anchoring the table sides.
Hey.
You know what it is. My boy, Nino Llanera.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Nino Llanera. Catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff, @Nino Llanera. Hit me up.
Yeah. And you can find me always at The Poet Saint all day, every day. And you can also check out the website, stayonthemic.com. Ladies and gentlemen.
Do that.
We are here in the studio.
Special guest in the building.
But we have a special guest with us in spirit
she turned
and
up already. Look
also
at that. Get it.
in Skype.
Hey.
Y'all don't know what it is. Now, just the proper introductory is that when Jermaine Dupri, a.k.a. JD, was here, he said if the Rap Game had to do just with bars alone,
bars,
this young lady would be #1 every single time.
Is
Ladies and
that
gentlemen,
right?
Deetranada in the building.
Hey.
What's up? There it is. What's good, girl? How you doing?
I'm good. How about y'all?
Man, we so good. We so good.
Hey, ever since I started following you on Instagram, every time I go to my Explore page, it's Deetranada, 100K, Deetranada. You're popping.
Yeah, it's going down. It's going down.
It's crazy.
Just real quick before we get into the show, what's it like now? I mean, obviously, you had a following before this happened. That's part of the reason why you're on the show. Now you've had several episodes. People see what you're about. What's been kind of the buzz about you and how things change now?
Like, before the Rap Game starting out, I had 1,647 followers. Now I'm at,
she remembers the exact number.
So, like, it's real wild. Like, it's nice with, like, all these random fan pages, like, popping up. I got, like 100 fan pages.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy because I can't go to the mall without somebody be like, oh, snap, is that D? I'm like, I definitely like the love that I'm getting, like, it's going to be some haters regardless.
Of course.
Right.
Yeah, and it's like now it's really cool for real. I mean, I like this. I could get used to this.
Word. That's what's up. As you should. I mean, that's what it is. So I want to get into this episode, and up until this point, and even with this episode, we still don't have you at #1, and I'm like upset because I'm like, what's going on? I mean, she's got the bars, she's got the swag. What's going on with this? Do you think, Deetranada, that it's like you've just had missteps every single challenge, and then it just kind of makes you fall under? What do you think it is up to this point?
Honestly, I felt as though I had my bumps in the beginning. Everybody can agree with that. Smoothed them out. This week was the week where I was like, all right, boom, I'm gonna come back with it, right? But sadly, the hit list was not in my control. Like, JD even said that I'm the only one who kept the style. Notice that ain't nobody keep the style that they had. I'm the one that only had the 2 puffs. I mean, the little 2 braids. And JD said I had the swag, I had the bars and all that. But still, the viewers wanted to click on what they wanted to click on. I ain't gonna be mad at that. It wasn't in my hands.
Right.
And it must have been tough too, because like we said, you're the lyricist of the house, and you had to, I don't want to say dumb down your words or whatnot, but it must have been hard trying to write this when you're not used to writing this style of music.
Yeah, I ain't never write no dance song or no crazy type song before, so it was like, all right, giddy up, let's get it. I guess
it worked out though. It worked out though.
I guess I'm the dramaful one of the panel here. What's this beef about between you and Nova?
Yo, like honestly, it wasn't like no beef, but it was like he was being real sneaky about it. It was like, all right, we sitting here, and it's like you already called me out on two things that ain't even the same. A poncho and a dashiki is two different cultures, two different styles, two different things that I've been picked out before we even left the store. I was the first one to have my outfit. But now this week, it's like, all right, I didn't even see you do nothing. We was literally on two different sides of the dance thing the whole time. I ain't see you right. I'm downstairs in my room. You're upstairs on the other side of the house. We wasn't in the same studio session. When we was over there practicing our little bars or whatever, I was on the corner by the foosball table where I always be at. And it was just like, let it be what it is. Because notice how he ain't have nothing to say about me when I was on the bottom of the hit list. Now that I'm climbing up, now that I'm like, all right, let me get in my mold now. Let me get in my bag.
Right.
It's like,
so he's pretty much blown it up out of proportion, huh?
Yeah, it's like everything, it seems like he got a problem with. He ain't going this hard at nobody else in the house but me, because we both knew first night, all right, boom, we the most lyrical. Right.
And one of the things you said, Deetranada, to him, I remember in the exchange, is you said, number one, you're both from up north. Number one, and also your styles are similar, your swag is similar because of just where you are. So there's going to be similarities, but it has nothing to do with you trying to copy him or trying to sabotage him in any kind of way.
Like, I've been wearing dashikis before the rap game.
Yeah.
I've been doing stuff before the rap game that we just happen to do alike.
Right.
Like on our off day, we go to the same mall, we hit the same stores.
Yeah.
And it's like, if we pick out something that we both like, I mean, I'm like, oh no, you like this? Oh, I like this. I'm gonna get it too. It's like, yo, it's just a thing. I mean, it ain't like, yo, I'm copying him, he copying me, because I'm not gonna say that. It's like, yo, it's a trend out, and we both following it. So
right. Are you guys still in contact now?
No, I don't talk to him like that, but we are in like a Rat Game Season 3 group chat, and that's where everybody like says something that everybody like every Friday, like, oh, yo, look how they edited that, or just
the victim of the of how it goes with reality TV, as we know. Let's dive into this episode. So we were talking about it a little bit earlier, but you had to make a rap dance song, and we know that this is something that's really big right now because we've seen so many dance crazes that have popped up from these type of songs.
Man, y'all remember the Soulja Boy? Y'all remember that?
Yo.
That was my high school days right there. That's when I first got like introduced to how big a dance song can actually make you.
I know that wasn't the first one, but I feel like in the hip hop era, I feel like that's the first breakout star that he kind of made it out of YouTube, out of YouTube, and basically built a career off of this one YouTube hit. So I can understand, especially for Deetranada's age group and everybody that's there, this is something that you would want to try to do. So I can understand why the challenge is there. So also had to come up with a dance, and so there was some interesting takes. Tally with her Roll With It, which looked like the Cabbage Patch in reverse to me.
I know Deetranada had some things to mention about her dancing skills, man.
Yeah, I ain't the dancer. My brother, he got all that choreography and all that. I ain't dance. All I do, So,
now you said I know that your brother, because you talked about it, and there was even a shot about him being a dancer. Was he not able to rub off on you with the moves and kind of help you out a little bit with that?
I mean, every time he be over our house, he be dancing. Like, ain't no question about it. We be doing a little two-step or whatever. But, like, I ain't never really be like, yo, can you teach me this move? Because I wasn't really big on dancing. I'm like, all right, I know what my gift is, and that's
exactly. Bars.
Stay in my lane.
But I ain't mad at it, though. Giddy Up was dope, though. I mean, the way you just hyped it up when you jumped off the pew and all that stuff, I know moving ahead a little bit. Yeah. I still thought it was dope. I still thought it was fun. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
No, I think it was cool. Roscoe had the sweep with the broom. But then they was clowning him though. But before, I was like, how you gonna do the sweep? But then it looked like you ain't picked up a broom. I was like, right. But he did say he only did that challenge for an hour. Right. So he didn't learn a lot. And so everybody came with the dances, and so you had to record a song and then make a video. And the whole point was, and this is what Dee was saying earlier about it was out of their control, meaning that it was totally up to how many views you received.
Exactly. And then this, I think this part of the challenge, it's kind of unfair because you don't know the type of audience that I forget the two guys what their name was, but you know,
Memphis.
I don't know if it's generally guys, girls, you know, maybe black, white. You know, there's a whole difference with the audience, but obviously we seen what went down there. So
Right.
And it's tough though. I think they all mentioned it on the show. They all know who Tally, or people knew who Tally was already beforehand. So you're gonna be curious. You want to go directly to there. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And you want to see that. But then again, once you're there, if you don't like it, you're not going to watch it again. You're interested in see everything else.
Sure.
Too. So maybe that's where the levelness could have came out of there. I still did think she had a little bit of a one-up in that situation.
Let's pose that to Deetranada. So obviously, you know, no surprise that Tally was on for a little bit last season. So, you know, obviously can develop somewhat of a following from that. Going into this particular challenge, do you feel that she had a leg up on the rest of you because she was, you know, had already been on the show before?
Yeah, definitely. Like, regardless whether the song was good, whether the dance was good or not, people saw that face before. They're like, oh, snap, is that, you know, they'll click on it, they're tagging their friends, yo, is this Tally from season 2? Like,
it's familiar.
And it'll just generate like, yo, is that? Ain't nobody really paying attention to the song and the dance. It's just like, yo, that's
good point,
exactly
actually.
what I think it is. So, I mean, there's nothing that I could do about it.
Plus, this went out before any word was about who was coming back to the rap game, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So like no one knew, so they were just like, yo, that's that girl from the rap game.
Right.
Yeah.
What's she doing now?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Let's see what she
Even
got
more
going on.
curiosity.
Sure.
To top it off.
Well, it's funny too because you can look at, you know, just take viral sensations, you know, period. There's a lot of weird stuff that people gets millions and millions
Super weird.
of views. That pineapple pen, like
yeah.
that's so retarded.
Bruh,
But it's
there's a
so
whole lot of stuff out there that I just be shaking my
but it
head
has
at.
millions of views, so it doesn't necessarily have to be no shade on anybody on the show, but it doesn't matter necessarily talent or ability. It's just what is catchy and what is recognizable.
And I think with a viral situation too, you want to learn how to keep it up and how to keep on going past that 15 minutes type situation.
Right.
Because we see a lot of that just go and you're one and done basically.
Exactly.
There's a girl who smashes her face into food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Like,
she has millions
how
of
is that
followers on Facebook.
right?
Like, bruh.
Like,
why?
Why is that a thing?
Why?
When you going back to Deetranada, when you were recording the song, did you feel, and I know Jimmy kind of mentioned this earlier, did you feel that you had to kind of dumb down your style because of the challenge and what it was asking of you?
Yeah, definitely, because people ain't get my flip you like a reciprocal bar. It's like, all right,
Say that one more time.
Yeah, I'm known for having the craziest like metaphors that I gotta repeat like 5 times. Even my manager, my bro, I gotta be like, yo, I just said that, da. He's like, oh snap, like I didn't know you could say it like that. I'm like, yeah, but this challenge is like, all right, it's a dance. All you gotta do is say instructions and just have a real catchy whatever the heck.
Exactly.
You got there. So I'm like, all right, I guess I gotta do this even though I never did it before.
I got a question. So you come from a talented family, obviously. Where does all this talent stem from? Like, who do you think you got the writing from? Where do you think your brother got the dance steps from? How is this all naturally just put in your hands? This is dope.
I don't know, man. It just happened. Like my mom used to like sing and whatnot, like around the house or whatever. But like, ain't nobody in my family really rap. So I'm like, all right. So I'm guessing like I'm black sheep out here. So I'm really like, all right, boom. I wanted to be a singer at first when I was like 6, but as soon as I hit like 10, 11, I was like, oh yeah, I can't.
Singing's not gonna work for me.
You found another outlet. It's all good.
It's not gonna work. No, I think it's dope. And again, just to quote JD when he was here, and this is before we knew any of y'all.
Yeah.
We had just seen the first episode, kind of got to know. He said, "Yo, that's the one that got the bars, Deetranada." And that being said, not to jump ahead too far.
Nah, I've been waiting for it.
But I know that there's going to be a rap battle coming up because he said it was.
Yeah.
And he said it's like real rap battle style. So I'm like, yo, I'm ready for Deetranada to come swing on some people.
First of all, can we get a little preview? Who do you face off against? Are you allowed to let us know?
I don't think I'm allowed.
Okay.
My
I'm not
contracts
trying to
say
get
no.
sued and I'm
What about that rap game chain, huh? What about that?
Hey, keep watching.
Jimmy always trying to get people in trouble. Man, don't sit there. He always trying to get people in trouble.
I'm just trying to
We ain't gonna have no more guests, man.
I'm
You be trying to trip
out.
people up. Anyway, so we get into the hit list, and one of the things that he does mention is that the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd place was basically really, really close.
Yeah, difference of about like 10 views or like
Yeah, it was 100 all the way around.
there,
From 2nd to 4th was 100 views. Let's talk about Roscoe for a minute, because too bad we don't have JJ to do his voice. But Roscoe was
4th place again.
I was like, yo, he was upset.
Yeah.
And he even said, he's like, if I'm 4th again, it's going down. Like, it's really going down. Now, obviously, he didn't have, he couldn't really say much because, again, it was all about the views.
Yeah.
So it had nothing to do with, what JD felt about him. It was strictly about the views, but he was upset about it. And then, to start it off, Flau'jae, who was number 1, was number 5.
Number 5, yeah.
I mean, I don't know that I agree that she was number 5. I know that, it was hard to hear some of what she was saying. I don't know if that made it, a problem, on the other end, in viewing the video. But she got number 5, so she dropped down, and that basically means no one's safe. And we already know this, that you can be number 1 and you can be number 5 the very next week.
Yeah.
Roscoe got number 4, Deetranada number 3, so you're climbing, still not number 1. How did you fill up the number 3 spot?
I was like, all right, I wasn't really mad at the number 3 spot. It was like, all right, as long as I don't hit anything below that, I'm cool with it.
Keep me in the top 3.
Yeah, like as long as I'm top 3, I'm alright. And like JD told me, Tally only beat you by like 70 something views, and I'm like, oh, all right, so it was close, I guess.
Super close.
That's cool, I guess.
Yeah, and to know that obviously it's just a short amount of views. I mean, you can't really take it to heart. Going back, Deetranada, do you think you would have done anything differently?
Good question.
Going back as far as this particular challenge is concerned?
Honestly, it's like it doesn't really matter like what you do. You can have the hardest song, you can have the craziest, catchiest, most hittest song ever, but as long as it's all about timing. If you post it at the right time, like my followers be popping every Friday at 11 o'clock after the rap game, because that's where everybody be searching my name up. That's where you post something.
You better look at those analytics. Okay.
Yeah, my little hood analytics.
Nah, I ain't mad at you, Deetranada, but it's true.
Yeah,
it's true. You gotta hit at that certain time, and you could check it out. You can see your statistics, you can see your views, and that's the good thing about being a young artist is that social media so well.
Right.
So it could just lead you to so many different things, because you could even create your own virality. You know what I mean? By making sure you post at a certain time, you're active at this certain time, and like what Jimmy does all the time when he's commenting back on our post on the rap game and stuff like that. I need to start doing that, dog.
Keep generation going. But I think that's dope that you recognize that, because again, once the show is over, you have to keep longevity with your career and keep the buzz going and keep things, rolling. So I think that's good.
And speaking of that, I see you've been linking up with your fellow Baltimore people over there, Be More
in the building.
What y'all got working on, huh?
Yeah, we got a song dropping soon. Stay tuned for that.
Oh,
yeah, we just making moves
exclusives.
together. It's just like straight business. That's the bro.
Dope.
It's like let's make good music together.
Yeah,
now
absolutely.
both of y'all got bars, so let me know if y'all went bar for bar, who's taking that W?
Man, me and Key argue about this all the time.
I can see that too.
Yo, he got that Meek Mill type vibe.
Yep.
I'm over here on the like Meek Mill when he
Remy
needs to
status,
come
though.
out. But I really I'm more lyrical. I speed it up, I'm like, all right, if we were to go bar for bar, you gotta give me that. He was like, fine, you can have that, but I'm more hype than you. I'm like, yeah.
All right, fine. There it is.
All right, there you go.
I love that. So, like we said before, Sally was number 2, and then Nova is number 1, and he's number 1 from a pretty decent margin.
Yeah.
It's a couple of thousand views, I believe. And I wanted to ask you about this, Deetranada, because in the segment you had mentioned, about Nova, his look, maybe he's attractive, you got the girls or whatever. Do you think that that's something that is playing for him, going forward in this particular challenge, and some of the reason why he's had some success with the rap game so far?
Yeah, definitely, cause like man bun's popping right now. On Instagram, you'll see somebody light skin with a man bun. Ooh, he look cute. Oh, he look like he dancing. Let me click on it. Just stuff like that. Like when we all used to go to the mall after filming or whatever. Yo, he try to like get a couple girls' numbers because you know he probably got it like that. So it's just like, yeah, I mean that could definitely play, but when it comes down to the music, if you don't got no bars, then it ain't popping because you can't see nobody like on the radio. So
True.
Yeah, no. Bars,
Does he have the bars though? What you think?
He got bars. It's just like compared to me, bar for bar, it's like I feel as though I blow him out the water.
Right.
Okay.
JD said itself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go by. Yeah, JD even said that.
Yeah.
He said if it was a bar challenge, she would win every time. So
that's a sad part though about a music or TV or whatnot. It's still in a sense so superficial because. That's what attracts people. You know what I mean? Certain types of looks, certain types of situations and whatnot. And people are a little too scared to give chances to something different. You know what I mean? That's still to this day, that's just how it's going to be or whatnot. So you got more and more people that got to prove it, you know, to make it better. Chance the Rapper was different and people didn't want to, you know, mess with him. Then he realized, I'm just going to do this myself.
Right.
And push it out all myself. And then they're going to see.
Exactly.
You know what? I was just watching Tyrese on the Breakfast Club and then he said, a lot of people, especially in the rap game, they got bars, but they don't have that star quality.
Yeah, correct.
So if you don't have the star quality, people don't care about the bars if they don't want to look at you.
Correct. Yeah, I mean it's that's the music business. I mean, and I think that's the business period.
It's entertainment.
It's entertainment. Entertainment period. Something you deal with. But I do appreciate people like you said, Chance, like even Deetranada. Like I feel like she has the most swag in the house style. Maybe they're not picking up on it or whatever, but I feel like from jump she always stayed like even we can challenge it.
What's your henna tattoos?
Yo,
oh, see, I knew she had it. I knew you had
Yo,
it.
here it is, right here. But for real, you know what I'm
true.
saying? And a lot of times it may not be mainstream, but until it becomes mainstream, right? Because that person makes it mainstream.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So shout out to you for that, Deetranada, and always staying true to who you are.
Keep doing the do.
Obviously, we still got a lot more show to go. So there's a lot more. I anticipate that there's going to be no retraction as far as I can't see you dropping any lower than where you're at. I see you continually climbing, going forward, and doing what you got to do. I'm not sure what the next challenge is, but I know that it's going to be something that Deetranada is going to excel in, and I'm ready to look for you to excel. I'm just saying, I'm on your team.
Listen, I called you from jump. All right.
He did. He had you.
Yeah, I know. I watch.
I said you were my dark horse.
I'm chilling. I'm waiting.
I said you were my dark horse this season. Just look back to to episode 2.
But really though, I really feel like it's going to continue because of the way things are going.
Yeah.
I think that it's going to go into that record as far as like what she's able to do and accomplish going forward. So that being said. Before we let you go, we want you to know.
Something.
Yeah, we gotta have something. You know how it goes, but I want you to tell everybody where they can find you, so they can continue to follow you and help build your social media platform.
Yeah, it's just Deetranada on every social media. DEETRANADA. Ain't no duplicates. Ain't no backup pages. It's all me all the time.
all the time. And as we always do, whenever we have somebody, can't let us go without spitting some bars. So if you would do us the kind favor and give us a little something on the way out.
Hey, while rap is spitting white lies, my lines be serving crack. I kill a track while regurgitating the plethora effects. I flip it back when I can drum see your ears. These rappers flat, I rat-a-tat, this nerve-wracking counter-wrecks. Trying to come for me, you gon' regret it. I'ma give the same shots to everyone in your fam. Good genetics, now respect it. You wanna cross the line, fine, I'ma dot you up in your crew too. Watch your girl connected, I'm relentless with the sword I pin with it. Loosen the tension, run my pension. This gonna be the one I end with, Smith & Wesson. No time for stressing, it's straight malice. The way I kill this thing is straight practice. Name another rapper that can match this. Fire killing all the other blunt lines. Who am I gonna match with? They acting, cause they kept me. You ride on my wave, so you just need to call me captain. With patience I'm lacking, I'm tapping into intellects. Like where is my respect? I take the tech and start my shots. Like shorty, I ain't finished yet. Now pin the next. I swear they finna kill a beat, they silly. Run me my milli by my 18. Now gonna spin the check.
Whoa!
Bye. I'm done.
Boys! Bar alert!
I couldn't even get my ad-libs in there. Just
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That was dope. Okay.
I couldn't even follow halfway through because
I was on the first 2 bars. Like I was like, wait, you're going too fast. Go back. I was like your brother. I was like, wait, I need to hear that like 5 more times.
Deetranada almost broke a TV here by getting up real quick.
Right. Yo, shout out to Deetranada. Hold it down. That was fresh. We appreciate you being on our show. We definitely need to have you back later on this season if you're down, and we can talk more about where you are at that point. Maybe after that rap battle, that might be because I can't wait for that. I can't wait. I don't know what episode it is, but it's going down. I can't wait for that.
I'm expecting some bars. Yeah, all right? And I ain't talking about them candy bars either. All right? I'm expecting some dope shit.
Oh yeah, it's going down. It's going down. All right, Deetranada, thank you so much.
Yo, thank you, Deetranada.
Until next time, we'll see you.
All right, dig.
Yeah. Deetranada.
I almost broke this TV.
I saw you. I saw the TV. I was like, oh shoot.
The TV. Like,
she's dope.
it was like, I think I was a quarter way through, and then I was just like, wait. I can't keep up with your elements here.
I'm telling you, man. After like the second or third bar, I was like, I'm not even gonna try to keep up because I'm still stuck.
Yeah, my intellect was like 0 because I had to catch up with her right now.
No, for real.
That was dope.
That was dope.
Definitely.
And like I said, like I was saying earlier, I really hope that she climbs up further because I feel like she deserves it.
Yeah.
Like I feel like she did. Like I understand why Tally's up there. I think she has a certain appeal. I think, even though she gets those comparisons to Iggy Azalea,
which I'm tired of hearing now.
But I think though Iggy's very popular, or well, it's popular. I don't know where right now.
She's
but
had her ups and downs.
when Iggy was at her height, you know what I'm saying? She had a certain appeal to her. She wasn't the best rapper in the game, but she had a certain appeal to her.
Because she brought something different to the game.
Exactly.
You know what?
And I feel like Tally has, which is why I think some of the sex she's had in the rap game.
I feel like it's going to be a different effect. So when Iggy was just T.I. Iggy.
Yeah.
Back before no one knew her. I used to listen to her, and she had bars. Homegirl was bomb. When she brought into mainstream and she was trying to cross that market, that's when her musicality started going down. I don't know where she is at the moment. You know what I mean? With Tally, though, I feel like she's so willing to learn. She took the knowledge from JD and the direction.
Absolutely.
That they might be able to mold her into creating some good lyrics, some musicality up a notch. You know what I mean? It might be the opposite way for her than how Iggy came up.
Especially too, once again, she's young. She's young for her age, especially doing what she's doing. So
young for her age.
I know, right? That sounded.
I was like,
but being the age that she is,
for what she's doing,
as she grows, her fan group is going to grow with her as well, which ultimately is just going to help them understand who she truly is and get out of the whole Iggy thing.
Hopefully.
It'll be interesting. I think again, and like you were saying, she's a dark horse. I think with someone like Deetranada, I think she is someone that just needs the molding of the artistry.
Definitely.
She has the talent. Like, I don't think anybody is more talented than her. I mean, I think obviously Noah, he's been doing well. He's also had some good coaching, from his cousin or uncle, which is not shade, but I'm just saying that I think a lot of it comes with that. With Deetranada, I think she just already has it. Yeah. She just has to get the artistry down, the other stuff that he's trying to mold into a complete artist. And I think once she gets that, and the fact that also that it's more episodes this season, I think it will happen for her.
Yeah, it's the A&R package that she needs basically to shine the diamond.
Exactly.
That's in the rough.
Exactly.
Yeah, look, you see, I'm trying to get lyrical too. You see that?
Shine the diamond
in the rough.
Go!
Okay.
Bars.
Yeah, but with Nova, it's just the hard part about with Nova is that it's just ready to go.
Right.
You know what I mean? Out the gate, it's ready to go. Now it's whether or not JD later on wants to take a chance with somebody like Deetranada and say, I could see it in the long run with it happening. Because like he said, that's the reason why he chose Monty.
Right.
Yeah. Because he said it's not an overnight situation.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I feel like now we don't know which way it's going to go.
Well, he's definitely looking, and when he was here, he was even welcome feedback. He's like, well, what did you think?
Yeah.
And he was kind of had a rebuttal for you and like why he did what he did.
Yeah.
And he obviously knows what he's doing, and the fact that he's taking he's taking longer to determine who he wants. I think that it'll be interesting how the challenges, continue.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm super excited about that challenge with the head-to-head.
Yeah.
Rap battle.
Dude, I'm telling you, and the fact that I saw how excited he was about it, he's like, no, this is a real rap battle. This is like real rap battle, and I think Deetranada is going to smash whoever's in her way. Like whenever that episode airs, she's definitely going to be number one hit list.
She goes off against Nova.
Well, that would be the best.
That would make sense, right? They both got
those two together, the same style. Right. You know, both very bar friendly.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Exactly. I think it'll work out so well.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting, but I definitely think Deetranada, like I said, she's already kind of been at the bottom, so she's only going to go up from here. So I can't go. Yeah, this is how it's going to go down.
Shout out to everybody in our group chat. Thank you for joining in on us.
Hello.
Also, too, shout out Platinum J, too, matter of fact.
Absolutely.
Platinum J reached out. Holla at your brother.
Holla at your boy.
Yeah.
So, I think we kind of already did predictions. I think we can just wrap it up.
Let's do it.
That's it for our show, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Special shout out to Deetranada for being our guest and kind of giving the insight, letting us know, of course, blessing us with that complicated rap style that I can't figure out, and I'm still on bar 2, but it's okay. It's all good. It's Monday.
Watch it back.
Right. We'll do a play-by-play next episode, and then dissect the whole rap that she did. That's what we'll do.
Cool.
That's what we'll do. Go bar for bar. I've been Lem Gonsalves. You can find me always at The Poet Saint all day, every day. Also check out my website, stayonthemic.com. Jimmy V.
Yeah, it's your boy Jimmy V. Special shout out to Deetranada for joining us on the show. Twitter, Instagram at Be Your Own Dad. I'm gonna give my extra 2 cents on my blog, BeYourOwnDad.blogspot.com. Go check that out.
Yeah.
Yo, it's your boy Nino. You know you can always catch me at Nino Llanera on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Follow the hashtag Nino's POV. And after this, why don't you tune in to the Grammy fashion coverage? That's what I'm going to be doing next, live today in about an hour. Check out later.
Yeah. And also, we all do other shows. You can actually catch me and Jimmy V. It's Ratchet Mondays.
Later on today.
Love and Hip Hop after show. If you went to that, check it out. Nino, where you at?
You can catch me on Wednesdays with you, Lem.
That's Wednesdays.
For Are You the One? You know, that's our show.
That's our show.
Just know we over here working, okay?
We over here working.
That's right, Wednesdays too.
Yeah, check it out. But we'll see you next week. Until then, peace
out, y'all.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.